Hello everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more of the Earthbound playthrough. In today's session, we're going to put an end to the zombie invasion once and for all, and yes, this is still a blind playthrough. Sorry I didn't say it before, but yeah. Sometimes when I'm caught up in the moment, I say the wrong thing or I don't say what needs to be said. Anywho, let's go ahead and take care of this now, shall we? Now that we have Jeff in our party, and now that everyone is free, let's deal with this and put an end to this whole charade once and for all. But of course, before we can even do that, we need to get past a few pests, if you know what I mean. Also, why did I have Paula just plain attack? That's just dumb. Fire. Yeah, let's go with that. Get a load of that. I seriously wonder, why is it that the flies become tame and yet, you know, just like any other enemy or any other person or dog or animal, whatever. Why is it that they become tame and yet some other things that you should be able to tame, they don't become tame? What the heck's up with that? I don't get it, but either way, it is kind of dumb. Oof, damn! Well, that was pretty intense. And also pretty close, too. Let's see, do I have anything of use here? Skip sandwich. I could give this to Paula. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There you go. At least she's healed up a little bit. Let's see, anyone else got anything of use? Chicken, a broken pipe. Okay then. Really? Stupid no good fly. Why do you have to be here? In fact, this no-good fly kind of looks like a bee. Why does it look like a frickin' bee? I hate bees, and it should burn in hell where it belongs. Hello. He looks you over. Okay, let's try zombie paper. It can't be used here? Okay, what? I heard a tune like something was supposed to be used here. And yet, it seems as though nothing is happening. Help? Apple Kid's invention lays this out. Lay this out in the tent, and the next day a lot of zombies may be stuck onto it. Oh, okay. I see what needs to be done here. I need to head over to the circus tent and put this down somehow. Okay, now it makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't read this over before, but better to figure this out now than 2 hours later. Let's see. No. Okay, maybe I need to go inside of the tent? There we go. That's better. Okay. So now that that's dealt with, the zombie paper has been placed. This should finally allow us access to that location where I've been trying to get access to for basically ever. Alright, let's do this. Still hate the fact that it costs so much goddamn money just to stay at a hotel. Almost as bad as freaking healthcare in this game. Holy crap, it's expensive. And thus, as we take a nice, well-deserved nap, the zombies make their move. They invade the circus tent, and that should spring the trap. Bada bing, bada boom. What do you know? It looks like our plan worked. Thanks for the money, man. Oops, I actually meant to record my progress. There we go. Alright, one thing that I'm gonna go ahead and mention right now is if I complain about back pain today, there's a reason for this. The reason is because when I woke up this morning and started heading downstairs, what happened was, as I was walking down, I went, shoo! Slipped and bounced on my ass and hit the center of my spine on one of the steps as I came falling down. And yeah, that hurt like a bitch. And I also lost my breath. I literally could not breathe for like about 5 or so seconds. So that was real fun to deal with. Let me tell you, it's definitely not fun at all. It really, really isn't. But yeah, it seems as though, actually, what am I saying? What I'm actually saying is, I hurt my back. Ow! God damn it! I really hurt my back when falling down the stairs. If anyone has steps in their home, do take your time when going down the stairs. You never know when you may slip and fall as if you slipped on a banana peel in Mario Kart. No, seriously, it was that bad. My steps are made with carpet. They have carpet, and so I stepped on it the wrong way, and next thing I knew, I went woo and fell down the frickin' stairs. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And let me tell you, that shit hurts. That truly, truly hurts. A lot. Whew, alright. At least that's done. And Jeff is now level 17. His speed went up by 1, maximum HP by 1, and that's it. Okay. I just noticed that the Streamlabs is displaying the wrong name when it comes to my most recent follower. So what the heck is going on here with this program? I will never know. But okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll correct itself sometime. Maybe if I refresh the text here. Here, let me see if I can fix that. Recent follower. Properties. Okay. Well, looks as though I can't really refresh it. Dang it. Oh well. And I forgot to turn on Audacity again. Whatever. Might as well go ahead and close it now since I've already started. Dang it. I don't know why I keep forgetting to turn on Audacity, but whatever. And the reason why I bring that up is because I've been trying to create captions for my streams and using Dragon's naturally speaking software to transcribe my recordings. And though I can still get captions for gameplay audio, including the commentary as well, it's a lot more difficult to do so. But even so, it's just more convenient, and it's actually better if Dragon has purely commentary audio. Alright, let's fight the urban zombie. The urban zombies. I wonder what these guys are going to be like. Hopefully they won't be that bad. I'm going to try fire, because fire typically sounds like the best thing to deal with zombies, other than filling them with lead with a shotgun and aiming for the head. Ooh, solidified. Okay, vulnerable to sci-fire and flash. Okay, so at least I made the right move, and it definitely made the most sense. Come on, Ness, how do you miss a freaking zombie? Well, at least one of them is about done for. Okay, make that both of them. Well, Jeff is almost dead, which isn't a good thing. Let's see. Ta-da! There's a spy sandwich, or skip sandwich DX inside. Ooh. Alright. Let's see. Skip sandwich DX. Gives you a spring in your step for about 20 seconds. Also helps you recover your power a bit. Alright. Here you go, Jeff. Only 6 HP, but at least this gives us extra mobility for a little while. And much longer than the other sandwich before. Let's see. A silver bracelet. Let's see. Must be equipped on your arm. It increases your defense. Huh. Neat. Okay. I feel like, Paula's gonna need it more. 31, 37, 36. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely gonna need it more than, Ness will. So I'm gonna give this to Paula. And I'm going to have Paula equip the silver bracelet. That way her defense is caught up with everyone else's. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Zombie professor and another zombie as well. Okay, it's actually a zombie possessor, not a professor. Hello. Zombies can't be professors, or can they? There could be zombie professors and we don't even know it. Ooh, Jeff got solid. Great English there. Phew. Alright, at least that's done. Paula is now officially level 16. Her offense went up by 1, speed by 2, vitality by 2. Oh, baby! Her IQ went up by 3. Sweet! Her maximum HP went up by 21. And she has gained 15 additional PP. That is freaking awesome. And another thing that is worth noting is, looking back at some of my most recent recordings, including my most recent speedrunning attempt for Banjo-Kazooie, I noticed that the camera, my camcorder's audio was delayed from my mouth movements. So I made a couple of adjustments, not necessarily to the camera itself, but more or less to the properties of OBS. And so basically what happened was I set the buffering from enable to auto detect for both the camera as well as the Elgato. So that way things will actually work properly now, so everything should be in sync. But we'll see. We'll see if that's actually the case. I did make a quick test before starting this whole stream today. Oh, wow. Okay. Apparently fire is no good against these ghosts. Alright, let's try ice. Oh, of course. 181. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, so it seems that some enemies are affected by fire more so than others. And if fire doesn't work, then try the next spell. It's all about a process of elimination and trial and error. Eventually you'll figure out what is weak against what, and you should be fine. So even if Jeff's not around and he's not able to spy on the enemies, you should still be able to figure out the enemy's weakness eventually. 1184, and Jeff is now level 18. His offense went up by 1, defense by 1, vitality by 1, maximum HP by 4, and that's it. Okay. What the heck is that? Grork, grork. Since you had fly honey, I considered you a friend. But actually, you're just a commoner. I am the mortal enemy of your kind. Oh dear. Hello, Mini Barf. He is going to be our next major boss. And he's only going to be the predecessor to Barf himself. Though I don't know if that's actually going to be the case or not. Who knows? Maybe this is all there is to it. Alright, I'm going to try freeze and spy on you. Oh, man. Okay, that was not the right spell. Alrighty then, let's try fire. Oh, I'm out of PP. Fantastic. Let's go for thunder then. Kinda sucks that Paula is, let's see, vulnerable to fire, of course. Well, since, Paula appears that she can't do anything, guess I'll just have her pray for the time being. Ah! Okay, so praying allows you to potentially heal your comrades. So that's cool. Essentially, it's like a free heal. That is awesome. Too bad you can't really use that outside of the field. Okay. Behold the power of healing. Oh, wow. It actually did nothing on Ness, of course. Alright. Well, that sucked. Let's try this. Psychic Gaming Beta. And let's try... Let's actually try something here. How about a bottle rocket? Cool. Take that, Mini Barf! Take that. Woo, baby! baby! That was awesome! Ness is now level 24. Oh baby, his offense went up by 4, defense by 2, speed by 1, guts by 1, vitality by 2, IQ by 2, luck by 2, and maximum HP by 22. And his PP went up by 10 as well. And now he's realized the power of healing beta. Paula is now level 17. Wow, double level up. Her offense went up by 1, guts by 1, maximum HP by 1, maximum PP by 2, and make that a triple level up! Jeff is now level 19. His offense went up by 2, IQ by 1, maximum HP by 2, and that's it. I wanted to get your fly, honey, and gulp it down. Master Belch and I love honey. Grog, grog. Well, that stunk. Sucks to be you. Let's check. Actually, let's pull up stats. And recover, and... Okay. Healing Beta. In addition to the effects of Healing Alpha, this cures poisoning, nausea, feeling strange, and uncontrollable crying. Wow. Awesome to see. Let's go ahead and use it. Try it on Paula. No effect. Of course. Dang it. I really wish it also worked for possession. Who are you? You must have a long, tough road ahead of you, do you not? No, then there is no need to explain. I already know. You must be hungry. This is good timing for you. I happen to be carrying something to eat. What would you like? Let's see. How about a croissant? And I'm gonna give this to Paula. And I'm good here. If you want to fully recover, there's a village full of interesting people just ahead. Go there and take a good rest. I have heard that the name of this village is Saturn Valley, but it cannot be found on any map. I enjoy helping those who are in trouble, though I charge them for my trouble. That's funny. Yo, Butterfly, come back here. Thank you. And with the Butterfly, it seems as though the only thing it does, it recharges your PP. So that's pretty nice. Alright, what we have here? An armored frog and a farm zombie. Armored frog. I wonder if it's also related to the attack frog from Spyro. Who knows? That would be the most hilarious thing ever if that was the case. Let's try fire. And spy on both of you, actually. Okay, 84 and 87. Not bad. Oof. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Vulnerable to fire and freeze. Ooh, nice one, Jeff. Nice to see that you found a present behind the frickin' armored frog somehow. Alright, farm zombie, vulnerable to fire and flash. Excuse me. There we go. At least the frog is now tame. Now we just need to get rid of this zombie here. Should be simple enough. Get a load of that. Whew. That was pretty hairy. But even so, at least it was worth a truckload of experience. Which is awesome to see. Let's see here. A bomb. I'm surprised they didn't blow up in our faces. Goods. What does it do? Damages an enemy when used in battle. Because of its explosive power, it may affect others besides the target creature. Go on after one use. That makes sense. And I'm gonna give this to Jeff. Croissant. There we go. Jeff is now fully healed. And so we continue to make our way forward through this strange land. If we can reach the next village that is alive. Dang it! Not enough pee-pee. Side magnet. Oh, hello. So this is how Paula's supposed to recover her PP. Who knew? I can't believe I didn't even take the time to... I didn't even think about taking the time to try to drain PP from enemies. I didn't think she could do that. I thought only enemies had that kind of power. Interesting. Alright, let's try Spy. Ooh, looks like fire is the way to go on these guys. Let's see here. Vulnerable to fire and freeze. And paralysis. Open to hypnosis as well. Interesting. Really? You really think that's gonna work on me? Who do you think you are, you fool? It seems as though the zombie itself is pretty weak, but then again, it probably has a high crit chance, and when it does crit, it hits like a truck. Just like those mice from God knows when. Just saying. Let's see here. Protein drink. Let's see. For building a stronger, healthier body, it gives you a blast of nourishment when you are fatigued. If you drink this, you recover about 80 HP. So it kind of acts like a auto revive, maybe? I really don't know. Oh, great. Of course, we have a zombie and a dinosaur. It's actually a plain crocodile. Never mind. It looked like something else. Really, it did. At least to me. Yeah, man. Okay, it looks as though fire's not very effective against the croc, but... Oh, damn! It seems as though people are after Jeff right now. I don't blame them, but even so, it's still annoying. Jeff. Let's see if we can take care of this zombie first, if we can. And of course, the zombie has no PP. Oh, shoot. Well, Jeff is down. Dang it, man. And Ness is gone, too. Damn it. Then again, it looks as though Ness still has a little bit of power left. Or not. Why did I have Paula attack physically? Ugh, damn. This isn't good. Come on, man. We can do this. Or not. Wow, that was not very good. Damn it, man. That sucked. Man, Now we gotta go all the way back and do that all over again. Plus, I gotta pay a truckload of frickin' cash. So there goes $500 frickin' dollars or more. You know what? Screw it. I'm just taking out the grand. Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna cost that much to bring back both of my friends. Damn it, man. Okay, where's the hospital? Okay, just a little down south. Not that far down, but still. Not only is it going to cost me a truckload of money to get everyone back up on their feet, but it's also going to cost me even more money just to recover my PP. Paula. Thank you. Jeff. Yep, that's, 240. Ow. Well, despite the fact that, we ended up dying again, at the very least, it seems as though, everyone else got their PP back. And I don't even know what else I was even saying. And it looks like my internet just shat itself. Damn it! Come on, get back up. There you go. Oh my god. Come on, restabilize. You can do it. You can do it. You can get back up on your feet. Come on. There you go. There you go. Okay, I don't even know what the hell that was about, so... Sorry about that brief interruption. Sometimes these things just simply happen. The internet just takes a shit for no reason. And then it immediately gets back up. However, sometimes it can be a little more serious. But, despite our little setback, Paula is now level 18. Her offense went up by 1, luck by 1, maximum HP by 2. Cool. That's awesome to see. Ooh, butterfly! Gimme! Excellent! There we go. That is awesome to see. This is now fully recovered, so that saves us a lot of money in the long run. Oh, yes, that feels good. Alrighty. Now, before we head back to where we came from before, I'm gonna go ahead and make a freaking deposit. Alright, $711. Ooh, wow. $1,510. Oh. Well, at least that made up for the money I had to spend to bring back my friends again. And I also saved some money too, thanks to the luck of the frickin' butterfly that just happened to appear as I'm trying to make my way to the hotel. That is awesome. And I also realize now I forgot to put the blind label on the title, so whoops. Not gonna worry about it now. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't make that big of a difference, really. Try freezing him. Oh, come on! Really? Why you have to frickin' possess Jeff? And there's no way to get rid of it either. That's what sucks even more. Seriously, I hate these ghosts so much. I'm sure eventually Ness will gain the ability to cure all status ailments. It's just going to take a very long time to do so. There you go. Whew. 910 experience, and Jeff is now level 20. His offense went up by 1, defense by 1, speed by 2, guts by 2, vitality by 1, IQ by 2, luck by 2, maximum HP by 13. And that is awesome. What's not awesome is that this stupid little ghost has to float around being all, woo, I am a ghost, and I shall possess your friends until the end of time. Because you can't get rid of me no matter what you do. No matter what you use, you can't even go to the hospital to get rid of me. Never! The only way out is death. Whoa! Oh, man. I seriously hate those ghosts so much, but it seems as though, despite the fact that the ghost does have a chance to, grab hold of, whoever is, possessed by a ghost, it doesn't seem like it occurs all that often. So, that's pretty nice. There you go. Return to the dust of the earth from whence you came, you jerks. That seriously sucks that, I did end up getting killed, though. Thankfully, it's not that bad. And there isn't that big of a penalty for dying, but, there is still a pretty big hit. And with that, I kind of contradicted myself. My god. How about... let's try a calorie stick. That would be you. And I think I will buy another croissant. Alright, well, thank you for the information. Hey there, butterfly, come back here. There you go. Whew. Alright. Now that's finally sorted out, let's get moving. Let's head back right on through these stupid frickin' enemies. What is up with this frog here? Why does it look so derpy? It's not the derpiest thing ever, but it's still kind of weird. And it also seems to have a pretty decent amount of attack power, too. Thankfully, it seems as though the farm zombie is not that bad. But the frog, on the other hand, oh boy, that is a different animal entirely. Quite literally, too. Didn't even mean to draw that kind of conclusion, but whatever. There is one more thing that's worth mentioning that's kind of important. And that is, I'm only going to be streaming today until 4:30 in the afternoon. And the reason why is because Mom wants to start cooking dinner around that point, and she's going to be making tenders. And it's going to be freaking good as crap. I love her tenders more than anything. Alright, let's look at the plain crocodile. Okay. Let's see. Offense 40, defense 55. Vulnerable to freezing. That's cool. So it seems as though the crocodile himself is the most powerful enemy here. So it may not be a bad idea to try to take him out first, since he is so freaking strong and he nearly killed Jeff in one strike. And he's dead. Of course. Wow, it seems as though praying can also revive the dead, if you're fast enough. Damn it! Really? Why? Oh my god, are you serious? Every time I fight one of these frickin' animals, they always find a way to kill me. Oh, come on, Jeff. How did you miss? God damn it. We're dead again. Ugh, crap baskets. That was horrible. Wow. Damn it! I did not mean to give that to Ness. And of course it's gone. Wow, that's real fucking fair. Wow. Screw you, game. Screw you. Let's see what's in here. Oh, oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm just simply dead. Yep, he's gone. Offense 30, defense 26, vulnerable to fire and freeze, paralysis, susceptible to something else. And he's gone. It feels like, in order to get through the next part of the game, I need to be at least level 30 or higher. Or something to that extent. That is so freaking stupid. And I also hate the fact that whenever you do come back from the grave, why is it that you can't bring back your friends with you? Only Ness comes back from the dead, while everyone else is just hanging around being dead. Seriously, what the actual frick is that about? That's one thing I definitely am not liking about this game. It's just really damn punishing when it comes to having multiple party members. So remember when I said before about this game not having that big of a punishment for death? Well, it seems as though that only applies when you only have one active party member. However, if you have more than one, oh boy, dying is like one of the worst things ever. Not only do you go back to from where you last rested, but your friends are also dead and they stay that way until you go to the hospital and drag their ass there, pay a huge ass fee that is only going to go higher as the game continues on, and then they'll come back from the grave again. That is complete utter bullshit. Alright, let's get this over with. I guess one thing that I do like about this is, that despite dying and everything and going back to my previous save point, at least we keep the experience that we've gained and the levels that we've received as well. So, at least we're making some progress no matter what happens. Whether we die or we manage to get even further somehow. Because at the very least, when we do reach a certain point and fight certain enemies, they won't be as big of a deal as they previously were. So, that's pretty nice. It still sucks, though, that we do have to deal with such, BS the entire frickin' time. Ugh. But other than that, at least it's not the worst thing ever. I've played through worse. And with that, Ness is now level 25. Maximum HP went up by 3. Wow, what a lame level up. If you were a Fire Emblem character, I would throw you into the frickin' trash. Right after the chapter is over. Because that is just really bad. A really, really bad, piss poor level up. I seriously wonder, what's the highest level anyone can achieve while playing Earthbound? If I have to guess, it's 100, but that's just observation. Guess I'll grab a cup of coffee. That'll be you. Might as well have something left over. Hey, butterfly, come back here. There's this one really funny picture I saw on Facebook not too long ago, where it's a picture of a dog giving a shit-eating grin, and it's like, "Hi, my name is Stop That. Sometimes they may call me Get Back Here." It's really hilarious. You should definitely take a look sometime. Alright, let's get through this. There you go. Alright. There we go. Paula is now level 19. Hell yeah. Her offense went up by 1, speed by 1, guts by 1, luck by 1, maximum HP by 1, PP by 2, and she has realized the power of Sci-Fire Beta. Awesome. Alright, what do we have here? Trouble. And a lot of it. Okay, then. Take that. There we go. Wow, why did I do that? Oh man, I'm out of frickin' PP. There we go. Okay, so it seems as though, oh, an enemy left a present. Let's see, a sugar packet. Jeff is now level 21 with that battle. His offense went up by 1, maximum HP by 3, and that is it. Wow. At least it was better than Ness's level up, that's for sure. Even so, though, Still annoying to see that we don't get very many stat level ups. Alright. Let's burn these frickin' ants to the ground. There you go. Oh, wow. Alright. Somehow I caught a cold. That's fantastic. How do you catch a cold from a zombie? And it's not even in a cold region either. That's still kinda dumb. And of course I have no frickin' pee-pee, so I'm kinda stuck with this. Dang it, man. Then again, let me look at the cup of coffee. If you drink this, you recover about 12 HP. I guess it tastes good to adults. I was kind of wondering if it would also cure colds as well. No, I think that more so relies with hot chocolate or some other thing. Might be hot chocolate or some chicken noodle soup or some Sprite or ginger ale. Whatever works, really. Fire. Offense. Okay, yeah, he's vulnerable to fire, freezing, and paralysis. There we go. Whew. Okay. 586 experience just from that one roach. He's a pretty big roach, too. Let's see here. We got a bottle rocket. Nice. Very nice to see. Let's see what else is in this cave other than more roaches to death. Seriously, screw these frickin' things. They're disgusting. They're ugly. Ugh, I hate them so much. Okay. Anywho, the reason why I pulled up my phone there was just to see what that notification was. And it turns out someone liked my tweet on Twitter saying, I'm live right here and now on Twitch. Alright, Paula is now level 20. Her offense went up by 2, and her defense went up by 3. Speed went up by 1, IQ by 2. Luck by 1, maximum HP by 1, PP by 6. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome to see. What do we have over here? Well, it looks as though we may have reached our destination. Who are you? We feed groove? We feel groove? Hi-ho! Me, Mr. Saturn! This place all are Mr. Saturn. Interesting. Mr. Saturn himself, I am familiar with it in Super Smash Bros. Because of the fact that he can break shields easily. Do you want slumber? Yes, please. KO! Awesome! Thank you for the money, dude. And I'm so freaking glad that we can stay here for free. I really wish we could stay at other places for free. Or camp. Camp out in the woods. Maybe not recover all of our HP, but at least a good majority of it. That would be awesome to see. Alright, let's see what's in here. I'm Dr. Saturn. Zoom! And I can repair your body. Boing. Do you want me to operate on you, ding? Yes. You all fixed up now. Goody doing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Once upon a time, we were many. Everybody slowly. Less. Boing? Doing? Let's see. What do we have here? A rust prompter. Let's check it out. What is this? Quickly rust metallic enemies when used during battle. Enemy will take 200 points of damage. Okay. Neat. So it's actually good against metallic enemies such as robots. Interesting. Very interesting. This is also a pretty interesting looking town. I kind of like it. It may be a bit weird on the weird side, but that basically goes with everything else in the game. Let me tell you, it's definitely something else. But I still enjoy it. I still enjoy the look of the village. And, even though Mr. Saturn has a weird language, it's still pretty interesting and fun to listen to. We look like same. I give you a special thing. Not now zoom. I give you on the way back doing. Bye later. Base secret. Pass behind Grapefruit Falls. Password I tell. Ballot man say password. Then stand still. Wait for 3 minutes. Okay. So I have to literally say password and then stand for 3 minutes. Interesting. Scary guy doing. Grapefruit Falls. Sorry, seek Barfy? Going la. Doing Siri. Scary? Huh. Okay. What do we have in here? Hi. You come buying? You come sell too? I'm Mr. Saturn doing. Can do all for you. What do you want? Zoom! I would like to buy some stuff. And again, we'll see what we can do. Wow. Insectable spray, stag beetle, a refreshing herb, peanut cheese bar. That sounds like a horrible combination. Peanut butter or peanut and cheese? Those things sound good separate, but not together. Kind of like chicken and waffles. Kind of. Next we have Horn of Life, secret herb, and a picture postcard. Horn of Life. If I have to guess, this will bring back the dead? No, I'm good here. Welcome to automatic teller machine. Oh, so that's their ATM. What a strange ATM. Hi. You'll come buying? Let's see here. What do you have for sale? Whoa, bionic slingshot, travel charm, great charm, silver bracelet, and a red ribbon. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do some calculations. Let's see. 149 times 2. Then, great charm plus 400. I'm not too sure about the silver bracelet. We'll see. So. since this is more expensive, this may be the better item. Plus $5.99 plus $5.99. So I will need $2,096 plus $179. $22.75 is what I need. Alrighty then. Withdraw. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and buy some things and sell some more. What do we got? This has too much junk. Does anyone want to help? Zoom? Weigh you early this burden. Actually, now that I look at it, I need to do something. Probably should give this hand-aid to someone. How about we give this to Paula? There we go. Now we should be able to buy some stuff. So let's go ahead and give this to Ness. Awesome. That one is $199. What think you about that price, Zoom? Oh, you think? Is there anything, Zoom, else need? Yes. And give this to Paula. Awesome. 45 to 57. Wow. Talk about a massive improvement. Yeah. Go ahead and give that to you. Next, I'm going to buy the silver bracelet. 39 to 44. There you go. Okay, so it seems as though that was a waste. Yeah, screw it. 38 to 43. Okay, so that was actually better. Wow, okay. So, what a freaking waste. Alright, let's buy this great charm. You. Paula. Oh. Out of money. Again. Well, I am glad that the ATM is right here. There's always an ATM in every store, so that's pretty awesome. Okay. There you go. Phew! Wow. That was definitely a lot of money. A lot of money down the drain just buy all that stuff. Record my progress, please, and thank you. Thank you very much, my dude. Whew, that was expensive, and to be honest, I'm kind of surprised I even had the money to purchase everything. But, hey, I'm happy. Lots of friends behind falls. Why? Why doing? Okay. Who are you? There is zombie full. I saw bad stink behind falls. Zoom! Okay. So it looks as though the falls is where we need to go to next. So maybe with when we deal with that, we should be able to possibly free the town. We'll see. Let's see. Sudden Guts Pill. Wonder what that's about. Sudden Guts Pill. Doubles your guts during battle. However, after a battle, your guts return to normal. Gone after 1 year. Okay. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Protractor. And here we have broken spray can. I think Jeff is about full. Okay. Alright. Well, that was definitely a fun little diversion. That's for sure. Let's see if Jeff will actually be able to fix anything. Okay, I'll be able to cover the Escargot Express. Escargot Express. Pickup, please. Thank you. There we go. Alright, now we just gotta wait for Escargot to arrive, which they should momentarily. Speak of the devil, and here you are. Hello, this is Escargot Express. The delivery charge is $18. Okay. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. It looks as though, no. Ah, okay. Let's see here. I don't want to get rid of the jar of honey yet. I think I'm gonna give you the Sudden Guts Pill. And as far as what else, I'm gonna give you the Copper Bracelet. And I will give the pack of bubblegum. And that is correct. Thank you. I may not have emptied my pockets all that much, but it will definitely help. That's for sure. It'll most definitely help. There you go. Whew, alright. Got through that unscathed. That's what I like to see. Very nice to see that that was as easy as it was. Granted, I know that I am getting stronger, but And I'm also happy that I do have some new weapons that are also incredibly strong as well. And that makes me really, really happy. Of course, things are not always going to be this easy. They never are. Not saying it's easy now, because it really isn't. Especially considering the fact that these roaches are a pretty big pain in the butt overall. How did I miss? Ow. Get a load of this. There you go. Alright, Jeff is now level 22, defense went up by 1, maximum HP by 2, and that was it. Wow, that is lame. Okay. Well, that was fun. And things are about to go from bad to worse. Let's get rid of the croc first if we can. What was the move again? I think it was fire? Yeah, fire for the ants. And freezing for the croc. Alright. Nice. At least croc is gone, and yeah, ice was definitely the way to go for it. There we go. Alright, Ness is now level 26. His offense went up by 1, guts by 1, maximum HP by 3. Awesome. Okay. What is this? Is this another photo ops? It is. Cool. Thank you. I seriously wonder how he's able to follow us everywhere we go. Say the password. Okay. I have said the password, I guess. Alright, I guess I'll be sitting here for the next 3 minutes. So, timer starts now. Alright. Well, other than falling on my ass this morning and throwing out my frickin' spine, as far as how I'm feeling this morning, I feel alright. I'm feeling okay, not really much of a problem here. I just helped Mom out with some laundry this morning, and just before I started streaming I had to bring up some laundry. Speaking of which, the day before yesterday, which was Wednesday, I believe, that was, no, it was Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday we had a pretty big rainstorm, and it was pretty damn bad. It was raining down hard, like it was coming down as if it was a freaking hurricane. And with that, plus with melting all the snow in its wake, it caused a pretty big problem. And that is, our basement started to flood. The water was coming through the middle of our apartment complex, and it was leaking over here. And the water was also coming up through the cracks of the floor, thus ruining a bunch of our boxes, and including some of which we had our Christmas decorations in. So that was real fun. Yeah, that was definitely a pretty interesting scenario. So, because of that, we threw down all the rags that we had. By rags, I mean like old clothes that we don't wear anymore. We threw them down in as many spots as we could to try and absorb the water, but it was just too much. And so it turned into several massive floodals throughout the entire basement. And so our maintenance guy came down, and he and his partner were, dang it, they were trying to absorb as much water as they can throughout the entire apartment complex. And thankfully they did manage to get it all, so that's pretty nice. But it seems as though, it seems like, though the water is gone, the damage was already done. And it looks as though the password, I don't even know how you're supposed to say a password. How do you say a password in this game? I have no idea. I guess I will figure that out when I return to Saturn Village. I know I've waited like 3 minutes, and yet nothing happened. Really, dude? Okay. At least Paula's saved once again. There you go. Okay, well that was pretty interesting. I don't even know what words to come up with there. I really don't. Well, while I'm making my way back to Saturn Village again, I'm definitely gonna heal up by staying at the free hotel. Might as well, am I right? Now that I think about it, why is it that they offer a free hotel stay here in their village? Oh, Jeff fixed a broken spray can. Nice. Thanks, Jeff. Nicely done, dude. But yeah, as I was saying, why is it that we can stay here for free, yet they charge us for new weapons? They charge us for new weapons as well as healing items. What's up with that? Let's see what's in here. Did I go over here? Okay, this was just a dead end. That was completely pointless. Okay. Base secret. Base behind Grapefruit Falls. Password I tell. Behind man say password. Then stand still. There for 3 minutes. Say password. Are you supposed to input that on your controller? A, Y, there's no P button or S button or W, O, R, or D button. Okay. We trade secret herd. So boring. You have $380. We trade secret herd. So doing you have $780. We trade horn for horn of life. I don't understand what he's saying. Okay, let me read this one more time. So boring. You have $380. We trade secret herd. So doing you have $780. We trade horn of life. Okay. $380. We trade secret herd. Okay. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, I need $380 in order to trade for a secret that's heard or something? Oh. Wrong house. I mean, isn't there wasn't there another building I could go into? Yeah, there is. That would be right here. Let me try something. The reason why I'm doing this is, I feel like the password is not password. Okay, then again, it looks like despite me having more money, it doesn't seem like it did anything, so, that was kind of dumb. Okay. Perhaps I need to keep this in mind. Say password. Then stand still, wait for 3 minutes. Okay. So like I said, it seems as though I did say the password, but the password didn't go through. Then again, maybe I didn't wait long enough. I really don't know. If anyone has any idea, feel free to share their idea my way. That would be awesome. Alright. Alright, level 21 for Paula. She has gained 1 more speed, 2 more HP, 2 more PP, and realized the power of offense up alpha. Sweet. So, judging by that name alone, it should increase one's offense. I almost said defense. No, that's a different spell entirely. Wow, what an ass. Well, at least he's not dealing any damage right now, but that can always change in the blink of an eye. And I really hate the fact that these roaches just keep getting in my frickin' way. Get a load of this. And goodbye, Violent Roach. Speaking of roaches, did you know that they can survive a nuclear bomb, and thus being able to survive a nuclear war? I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's actually true. Well, damn, this is a mess. Better go with the freezing technique as soon as I can. Okay, at least he's done and over with. Okay. Crisis averted, though we are still having to deal with this ass hat. There you go. Whew, that was pretty dang intense. And Jeff is now level 23. His offense went up by 1, defense by 1, speed by 1, IQ by 1, maximum HP by 3. Awesome! Okay. Say the password. Okay. So again, it seems as though, okay. I'm gonna wait until the 138 mark before I try to move. I kind of wonder, if anyone knows how you are supposed to say the password, please let me know, because I feel like, just by, talking to them, or to the door that's hidden behind the waterfall here, that should be enough to, quote-unquote, say the password. And, if it isn't, then, that makes me kind of pissed. I guess while I'm waiting, I will go ahead and check my email real quick and see what is up. Let's see. Just a couple of new videos that were uploaded recently. Seriously, notifications on YouTube will definitely help out a ton when trying to keep up with your favorite channels. Hitting that little bell icon next to the subscribe button is definitely a godsend, considering the fact that the YouTube subscription system is all kinds of jank. It's been that way for years, and it's only been getting worse. Okay. So, as far as, any plans for this evening, I'm not really too sure. Other than the dinner, I'm probably going to be hopping back on the Last Remnant Remastered. I'm pretty close to the end game. Like, really close. I'm literally one trip to the Sacred Lands away from opening up the door and facing the final boss. So, that's pretty awesome. Right now, I'm kind of trying to complete a certain guild task in order to get a special item, and it is a massive pain in the ass because you have to deal with a 30% chance capture and a 5% oh, hello. Okay, you may enter. So as I was saying, 30% capture and also a 5% split of the item you want. So, that is... that's no bueno. It's awful. I really hate having to, wait and, well, not wait, but having to, shit. Having to rely solely on chance. But thankfully, the battle itself is really easy. And I can get it done in like 2 turns, no problem. Did you bring some fly honey? It's Master Belch's favorite. Yeah, I brought some. Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful. Be sure you don't drop it. Okay. Okay, let me through, please. Thank you. Who are you? Well, whatever it is, it's not friendly. It's a floppy. Not to be confused with a floppy disk. If anyone wants to know what a floppy disk is, well, what that is, after I take a look at this, and that is just another like from Twitter. Anywho, floppy disk. It is a old historic storage medium. So, before flash drives and external hard drives came into existence, the floppy drive was a thing, and floppy disks were used to store things such as documents and pictures, and that's really about it. The disks themselves were floppy, and they couldn't hold very much. Like only a few kilobytes, if that, maybe a couple of megabytes. You would be really, really swimming in money if you could buy a gig. Cause yeah, a gigabyte is, it was like a luxury item back in the day. Okay, let's try freezing you and smile you. Oh wow, that seems to have worked. Awesome! If you want to learn a little more about floppy disks and everything, I recommend checking out the channel LGR. The person who runs that channel looks at all kinds of old technology, such as the aforementioned floppy disks, and also some other pieces of oddware that you won't believe exist but are totally real. And it's also really, really fun to just listen to him ramble on about those things. And he also talks a bit about current technology as well, so that's pretty neat. Good night. Okay. Well, that was pretty handy. And there we go. That's done. 700 experience each. That's not bad at all. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see. It's a bomb. Nice! At least we got another bomb we can use. Oh, hello. We got some more floppies here. More floppy disks. Let's smash them. Speaking of floppy disks, they're not that fragile. Just, they definitely have more of a rubbery, plasticky kind of feel to them. I've actually held some floppy disks before, though I didn't come across them very often because CD-ROMs were becoming a thing, and were basically becoming the future of storage media. Then later on it was DVDs, then Blu-rays, and of course flash storage. So that's pretty neat. As far as my favorite kind of storage medium, whether it be current tech or the past, it would definitely be the flash-based media. Whoa, that is a lot of floppies. That is for sure. I wish freezing would also work against all enemies, but instead it only works against one. Which is really, really lame. Alright. There goes floppy C, there goes D. Wow, how did I miss? Oof. Wow, they sure have it out for Jeff today. That's for sure. That's pretty annoying. At least this will give us a truckload of experience, I hope. 26-22. Yep, definitely not disappointed. Alright, Ness's offense went up by 1, speed by 1, vitality by 1, maximum HP by 9, and he realized the power of Hypnosis Omega. And that's a double level up right there. Paula is now level 22. Her offense went up by 2, guts by 1, maximum HP by 1, PP by 1, and that is it. Wow, that was awesome to see. Whoa. Hello? It's hard to make the gross sound that Master Belch does. I know I can't do it. You... so honest. Smile doing. Wow. Tired, but so good, ding. Master Belch is the slimiest. However, I heard he's also serving some Giygas guy that I cannot believe. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Okay, why are you attacking me? Why? Why? Clearly, I have honey here. I have honey. Why are you attacking me? Well, whatever. Since you're attacking me, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass, okay? Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh, hello. Surprise attack, and done. Nice. What about you? Will you attack? No. But, I can initiate the fight anyway. I seriously wonder why they don't raise any sort of alarms. Now that, they found out about my little plan going incognito. How did I miss? You know what? Let's recover some, PP for Paula here. Oh, it doesn't have any. Well, that's real neat. Of course. Neat. Alright, let's get rid of this little pest as soon as we can. There we go. Wow, Jeff is now level 24. His offense went up by 2, defense by 1, guts by 2, vitality by 1, IQ by 2, luck by 1, maximum HP by 7. That is awesome. What's up here? Well, it's another door. Ah, crap. I faced the wrong frickin' way. Well, that stunk. Let's get rid of you now. There we go. Well, at least that wasn't that bad. It looks like the floppies are the most common enemies here. Also, sweet butterfly. Sweet, sweet butterfly. I don't even know if that's a song, but it kind of sounded like Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. Why did I bring that up? Hello. Let's try fire on back row. 90 and 82. I don't think that was what I needed. Okay. $106. Wow. How did I miss the frickin'... I don't even know. It seems as though the attack percentage of whether or not you hit your target is kind of random, and that's lame. There we go. It looks like freezing was the way to go on these things. Let's see. Vulnerable to fire and freeze and paralysis. Okay, then. So they're vulnerable to both fire and freeze. But it seems as though freeze is more effective. But then again, maybe I just got lucky. Awesome! Level 23 for Paula already. Her offense went up by 1, speed by 1, maximum HP by 1, maximum PP by 1, and that is that. What do we have over here? Aren't you the fly hunting delivery boy? What's the password? It doesn't mean I don't trust you. Just say it. Say it now. Someone so quiet is either extremely shy or extremely dangerous. What a suspicious fellow. Oh dear. Wow, silent protagonist cliche came back and bit us in the ass. Oh dear. Well, that's definitely not good. Now we're in real big trouble. And great, everyone's crying. Get a load of that. Here we go. At least the uncontrollable crying is gotten rid of at the end of battles. So, that's pretty neat. I wonder what the slime does. Maybe it's a piece of the environment? Then again, it could just simply be hazardous. Who knows? I wonder what's behind this door. So you're the ones who destroyed the zombies that I assigned to Threed. Indeed I am. What's it to you? Granted, I know you're working for the enemy, but still... Oh, come on, how did I miss? Okay, at least someone hit the frickin' slug. Jesus. That was annoying. Alright, let's see what's behind this door. Flies, as well as a few trash cans. At least, if we manage to, which we will be able to. You know what, let's just go for, PK Fire. Not enough PP. Okay. Let's start absorbing some, PP then. Oh, it doesn't have any. Of course! When I need PP, it doesn't, have any. Dang it, man! Why do these things always happen to me? There we go. At least that's done. 11:16, not bad for experience. Alright, what we got? First can is a vital capsule. Alright. If I have to guess, this doubles our vitality for a battle? Okay, increases your vitality when taken. Neat. Let's see. HP Sucker. And in trash can number 3 we have Calorie Stick. Yeah, it seems like a great idea to just eat a calorie stick from a trash can. Here's Jeff. Wow. Nice. And vitality. I think I will give this to Paula. So, that is a permanent increasing item. Perma-stat increasing item. Let's see. HP Sucker. Item for Jeff. Sucks up some HP from the target creature. The more HP an enemy has, the more you get. Can be used many times. Nice. In that case, here you go, Jeff. That is awesome. That's not awesome. Freaking ambushed by bugs as soon as we exit the freaking room. Because that's absolutely fair. Absolutely 100% fair. Might as well use up whatever PP she has left. Make herself some. Make her so. Might as well make her useful somehow. Ouch. It seems as though whenever you pray, a random effect can happen. It affects both the party as well as the enemies sometimes, but most of the time it seems as though it can heal you. Though that's not always the case. Ow! 40 HP of damage? God damn. Oh, damn. And it could also have a negative effect on you, apparently. Like, that's really fair. Okay. I might as well have Paula do something of use. May not be very much, but it's certainly better than nothing. Oh wow, of course, everyone fell asleep. Dang it, man! Okay. Note to self, don't pray anymore. Because it seems as though praying is not, though it can be of some help, I guess it depends on how much HP you have. The lower HP you have, the more likely you'll receive positive effects. And with that, Battle 1, Ness is now level 28. His offense went up by 5, defense by 2, speed by 1, guts by 3, vitality by 1, IQ by 2, and luck by 3. Maximum HP by 15, and PP by 10. Wow, that is awesome. What a great level up, Ness. I'm very happy to see that you received such a well-deserved level up. And if I had to guess, this room always has a butterfly, so if you ever need to restore your PP, go into that room and get your PP back. That seems pretty dang sweet. Then again, it seems as though PP restored by the butterfly only gives you 20 each time you touch it. Okay. Ouch. How did I miss again? There you go. There's probably an item out there within the world of Earthbound that if you give it to Paula, then the amount of PP is required to use moves is cut in half, or even better. Maybe, who knows? Then again, maybe such an item doesn't exist. But for right now, Jeff has now reached level 25. His speed went up by 1, maximum HP by 1, and that is it. Wow. Pretty lame level up if you ask me. Okay, so it seems as though the butterfly does not always spawn in that room like I initially thought. Perhaps, I just need to keep touching him over and over. Touch the butterfly. That will make perfect sense as soon as you can figure it out. Okay. Alright, I think, Paula's PP has been fully restored, so let's get going. Let's keep on moving. How did I miss? Of course. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, it seems as though this facility is not that bad. There's a lot of pretty annoying enemies and you will constantly be in a state of crying, but it doesn't seem like it's that bad. It really isn't. Get a load of this. There we are. Bada bing, bada boom. Paula is now level 24! Awesome! Her offense went up by 2, speed by 2, guts by 2, vitality by 1. Oh baby, her IQ went up by 3, luck by 3, maximum HP by 21, and PP by 11. And she realized the power of Psi Magnet Omega! Awesome! Let's check out those stats. Assist? No. Recovery. Grabs 2 to 8 PP from an enemy. One enemy and adds it to your own. And Omega does the same thing, but from each enemy and adds it to her own. That's awesome. And thankfully it doesn't cost any PP to use the move. There's Belch. That must be him. It must be him. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So you are Ness. I see. Rock. There's a prophecy that a boy will destroy Master Giygas. You make me laugh so hard. If Master Giygas is scared of someone, he would have to be worse than the greatest evil. Garga. I'll take you down big time, so get ready for the worst fight of your life. Get ready to feel the pain of true nausea. Come on, let's go. Alright, here we go. Time to fight Master Belch. And let's go ahead and power up our offense. And give that to, how about Ness? And goods, I will use defense spray on Paula. Oh dear. Wow. I wonder if healing will help Paula out. I hope it does. Let's try freezing on him and spy on you. Okay, so feeling nauseous is like a super powerful poison. Let's see. Open to hypnosis. Interesting. Alright, let's try freeze beta. And, protractor? Okay, so it seems as though, what is it I'm trying to say? Seems as though Master Belch can call in reinforcements. And if that does happen, that's going to be a pretty big pain in the butt. Let's see, do I have anything else? Let's try the stun gun. Oh, great. Okay, so it seems as though the... It seems like, whenever someone takes an action, they will receive damage from feeling nauseous. Okay, well that was stupid then. And it looks like it doesn't cure multiple status elements, so that really, really sucks. Okay. Just gotta keep on hammering this thing. Hammering him with as much power as we possibly can. It seems as though this guy's not that bad. He just takes a lot of hits to take down. Then again... Oh, shit! Well, Ness is dead, unfortunately. Damn. Oh, damn it. Yep. Ness is down and out. I wish he would still be able to attack once more just before dying. But sadly, that doesn't appear to be the case. And of course I'm low on frickin' PP now. Dang it, man. Well, at least the good news is, despite possibly dying here, at least we gained a lot of experience out of this. And I also learned quite a large number of things here. That being, don't use prey on these slugs. It doesn't work. It only hurts you. How did I miss? How did I frickin' miss? Let's see, I guess I just gotta keep attacking Master Belch, despite the fact that these little slime balls are completely ruining us. And of course he missed and ended up dying. Of course he did. Okay, where the heck is Slime C now? Well, I might as well put this on auto fight because this is basically a losing battle. I don't think there's really anything I can do at this point other than just accept the fact that I'm pretty much done for. And that really, really sucks. Man! Okay. Well, that most certainly sucked. No. I do not want to take a break. That's a bad idea, especially at a time like this. It really, really is a bad idea. Okay. Alright, before we head back out and try this crap again, I'm gonna, of course, heal right on up. Heal up and get out the door. After I save, of course. There we go. Fully rested up and ready to take on the world once again. Wow! Over $4 grand was deposited into my freaking bank account. That is awesome. Oh. Freaking amazing. But, of course, that doesn't mean much since we can't really use that money to spend it right now. And it's not like I really want to do that anyway. I want to get as much money as I can. Hopefully I won't have to sit for another 3 minutes or so just trying to get through the place where I need to go. Because if that's the case, that makes me really mad. There we go. Eventually, we will get to the point where we'll be able to take those roaches down in one shot. And that's like either with Paula using PK Freeze on them. And by PK, I mean like PSI. Why isn't this labeled PK? Because in the Smash Brothers, Ness shouts like PK Fire, PK Thunder, etc., etc. And yet it's labeled PSI like Psychic. I really don't understand the labeling convention, but even so. Even so. Still weird. There we go. Alrighty. Well, that's one more annoyance out the way, but of course we have one more. Come on, man. Why do you have to be such a freaking butthole right now? Leave me be. Let me pass. Is it really that difficult? Is it really that difficult just to let me pass and let me just go on my merry way? Like, really? Come on, man. Oh, wow. Of course, a frickin' zombie frog party. Fan-frickin-tastic. There you go. Wow, Jeff only did 1 damage? Are you serious? Why does it seem like every time I try to use Psychic Magnet, it doesn't work? Like, no enemies have any PP to absorb. Like, seriously, what the actual frick? Also, I'm really glad that didn't count as a surprise attack for the enemy. Otherwise, I would have been in real big trouble. Of course, the frickin' Freeze Alpha was not enough to kill the thing. Paula's dead, isn't she? Okay, not yet. Phew! That was too close. Well, despite the fact that we had a really bad close call, at least, at the very least, you never give up, do you? If you don't mind taking it in shorts, go on in. That's funny. Okay, back to what I was saying. Crap. Despite the close call, at least Paula was still able to stand on her own 2 feet. So, that's good. I really don't like the fact that Paula is so frail. Granted, she is a stereotypical black mage, but even so, it still doesn't change the fact that there's still a very big possibility that Paula could very easily die. There you go. That should be all of them dead in one fell swoop. Oh yeah. Nice one, Paula. Paula is now level 25, folks. Oh yeah. Her max HP went up by 2. Realized the power of Psychic Thunder Beta. Sweet. That is awesome. Anywho, let's see what's down here before we try heading towards Master Belch's lair again. Or his office, rather. Just saying. Of course. Of course that would happen. How did you miss, Ness? I don't even know how. Alright, Ness is now level 29. His max HP went up by 3, PP by 1, and he realized the power of Paralysis Omega. And with that, also Jeff has leveled up to level 26. His offense went up by 1, maximum HP by 3, and that is it. Wow, okay. Alright, let's see what we got. IQ capsule. And around trash can number 2, we have a broken laser. And let's check out IQ capsule. Increases your IQ. Okay, I will give this to Paula. And as far as what else I should give... broken laser gun. Alright. There you go, Jeff. Okay. At least with that, hopefully sometime in the near future, Jeff will be able to fix the laser gun no problem. That would be awesome to see. Perhaps the broken laser gun will be of great use at some point in the future. I don't know when in the future, but it'll definitely be sometime down the road. There we go. 660 experience. I think that's the same amount of experience as I've gained before. Awesome. Instant win. I like that a lot. And I'm definitely glad that didn't count as a surprise attack, for whatever reason. Clearly, he hit me from behind when I came out of my invincibility frames. Perhaps the reason why is just due to the fact that maybe it was due to the fact that I did come out of those iframes and the game would show me some mercy. Ooh, what do we have? A bomb. Okay. Cool. It's not like bombs are the most useful things ever, but still, I'm happy to receive a bomb. I can still use it no matter what, especially in the upcoming fight against Master Belch. Alright, let's heal up as much PP as we can. Let me check PP count. Paula is still ways off from her max amount. And it looks like her max PP is 95 according to her stats. Alright, that should be good enough. Okay, let's go. At least we killed the first floppy. And there we go. Whew. That was pretty dang close. Okay, no it wasn't. It was nowhere near as close as I was saying earlier. Whoops. Heh. Of course. It seems as though these little slugs here, or whatever they are, I think they're slime. Yeah, slimy little pile. These slimy little piles here are not that bad. They do have a tendency to make people cry all the time, like your entire party. But thankfully, it seems as though whenever you do cry, it's very rare to see. Pretty rare. Not the rarest thing ever, but it can still happen and throw you off your game. There we go. 1978 for experience. Not bad at all. Okay, let's deal with this butthole again. Let's go again, dude, Master Belch, you bastard. Let's try hypnosis and psychic freeze, and let's go. Awesome, he fell asleep. Let's bash him. Okay, so this is going a little bit better this time. Especially considering the fact that the PK freeze or psychic freeze has a chance of freezing Master Belch in his tracks. Let's try Jar of Honey. Maybe this will slow him down. I really hope I didn't just throw it away. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. Let's see what the bomb will do. 97 damage. That's not too bad. Okay. Now this guy, despite me dying to this butthole before, wow, I'm definitely making things a lot easier on myself. I never really knew that this was really his weakness. Just falling asleep due to him just being susceptible to hypnosis. You will go to sleep with me. And if you don't, I will be pissed. Go back to bed, you jerkwad. Wow. Talk about an overpowered combination. That is awesome. I guess I'm just going to be doing this over and over again. Okay, then. Well, that didn't quite last as long as I would have liked, but it still was very, very helpful. Hypnosis. Let's just keep going. Do it again and again. Ah, damn it. Okay. Alright, I really wish there was some more, intense music here, but instead it's more like bum 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 bum. It's just really, it's one of those things that's kind of atmospheric, but at the same time it's more like, why? Okay. Wow, he woke up instantaneously. That was fast. How do you... Oh, right, he woke up. That's the reason why he was able to dodge the attack. That makes sense. Again, how do you miss a sleeping still target? How do you do that? That makes no sense. Alright, I better save the last PP that I have to heal someone if I absolutely need to. Try a bottle rocket. And I think I will use something else here. Magnum air gun. Okay. Let's just shoot him. Huh. Okay. That was pretty pointless then. Okay. Paula can't use the bottle rocket, unfortunately. Only Jeff can use such an invention. I seriously wonder why. Great. Just great. Now we have enemy reinforcements. Why, dude? Great. Now I don't have enough PP to cure Jeff. Damn it. Well, Jeff is pretty much done for. Maybe I'll wait a little bit before I try using the HP sucker. I seriously wonder how it is that, dang it, what was I saying? I forgot. Oof. Oh, come on! God damn it. Better use the thing that should work. Are you serious? So this thing's completely worthless. It's completely worthless against these slime balls. And of course, more reinforcements join the battle. My god. Again, why is it that I can't hit the broadside of a barn? Why? Why does this always happen? Always. I thought we were doing something really good here, but well, that was completely frickin' pointless. Now Ness is definitely going to die. And of course it had no effect on Jeff because he died before I could heal his ass. Seriously, what the frickin' hell? Okay. Perhaps I need to try something else. Perhaps, oh. The fly honey. Actually, I do. I do have it, I do have the jar of fly honey. Jeff needs the sauce packets. What I'm kind of worried about is if I use the jar of honey, will that make it so, it disappears from my inventory, and, thus, that would make the entire frickin' battle completely pointless? I hope not. Then again, maybe I should try using it and see what happens. I guess we'll find that out when we get back to where we need to be, which is going to be a pretty big pain in the butt to get back to. But at least along the way, we'll gain additional experience and level ups. Just hate the fact that we can't really sneak by enemies whatsoever, no matter how hard we try. Enemies are always going to be persistent, and they're always going to pursue us, no matter what. That does make sense, since we are so, we're not exactly the strongest beings in the universe, at least not yet, but hey, I'm just saying. Okay. Nice one, Paula. Way to take him down. To be honest, I wasn't expecting her to be able to take down the roach with just shooting it. Of course. Triple trouble. Right at the entrance. go. Also, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say welcome to the stream, Rogue Waves, as well as Fighter Donkey or Doke. Fighter Doke. However you say your name, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't greet you all earlier. I was kind of busy reading the comments and also kind of going on a tangent. Okay, that was not effective. There we go. Phew, that was, yes, it is. This is my first playthrough of Earthbound. It's a blind playthrough, so I really have no idea what it is that I'm doing. I'm just kind of following my gut and trying to listen in to everyone, what they have to say, and they usually tell me where it is I have to go with pretty good accuracy. There were some things that were kind of confusing, but thankfully, I got this far figuring things out on my own. And only need to continue to go even farther. That's the whole point of a blind playthrough, is to share your first experiences and figure things out on your own. And with that, Paula is now level 26. Her offense went up by 1, maximum HP by 1, PP by 5, and that is awesome. Of course, we have 2 freaking crocs. What a croc. Well, this is definitely gonna hurt like a freaking freight train. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it is a fun game. It is definitely fun. There are some quirks that I don't like about the game, but at the same time, there's still a lot of really unique things I do like about the game. It's quite entertaining, and despite the weirdness that the game really loves throwing my way, it's still pretty fun to see all the weirdness that the game has to offer. And I can't wait to see more question. Oh, hello. Okay. Shoot. Let me check this real quick. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, dang it, what was I saying? Anywho, the text message was the eggs that are needed to make the chicken tenders this evening. They expired 4 days ago, so Mom wants me to see if they smell any good, or if not, then she wants me to know if the Dollar General that's like down the street from where I live, see if they sell eggs. I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure they do sell eggs. And if not, then I can always go down to my local grocery store, which thankfully is not too far from where I live. Anywho, Jeff is now level 27. Offense went up by 2, defense by 1, IQ by 1, maximum HP by 1, and that's that. Sweet. Okay. Well, that was definitely fun, to say the least. Ah, crap. All because I had to face the wrong way as the floppies come in to attack. Well, this is definitely going to be super annoying. Ness is now level 30. Awesome. only gained offense, HP, and PP. So, may not have been much, but it was better than nothing, that's for sure. Alright, we're going to be doing a lot of back and forth things throughout this room here. Ow. Those were not words. What I meant to say was, we're going to be running back and forth into this room quite a lot as we're trying to recover Paula's PP. And it seems as though this butterfly can only restore like 20 PP per time that you touch it. So that does kind of suck that that's the way it is. I wish that would also heal your HP rather than just your PP. Then again, I have no idea if it does. It doesn't look like it heals HP. It only heals PP. Really? Ness didn't do anything that turn? How do you miss a freaking target? How? This may not be the most effective attack out there, but it's certainly better than having to rely on inaccurate weaponry. And this should finish him off. Yes. Thank you, Paula. God, that was annoying. And of course, we're not out of the woods just yet. You know what? Let's just murder you now. I was wondering if Jeff was going to miss the fly as well. There we go. Finally. God damn. What a pain. What a pain in the frickin' behind does this have to be. Alright. I'm gonna give this to... Okay. Jeff has too much stuff. Use the chicken. Ran away as fast as it could. That's funny. Goods. Give and Jeff. Perhaps the chicken can give you a brief invincibility period? I don't know. Anywho, one thing I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to see if this pot of honey is all it takes to either get this thing to move out of my way or make him significantly easier. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Goods. Bottle of rocket. He lost all motivation? Wait, what? Why? Why did he lose motivation? Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no, indeed. I'm gonna try again. See if, See if it'll actually be used. Grab the... Okay, he grabbed it. He just grabbed it. Nothing happened. I don't even know what that means. Does it mean he's gonna take it easy on me now, or what? I really have no idea how it is that we're supposed to get through this, other than just pray and beat the ever-loving crud out of this thing. That's really the only thing I can possibly think of. Okay, that was pretty neat. At least the HP sucker can steal some HP out of this guy. Out of frickin' Master Belch. So, that's pretty neat. At least it works on him, and he's done! Woo! Baby! Nice! And with that, Paula is now level 27. Her offense went up by 2, speed by 1, maximum HP by 3, and she realized the power of Psychic Shield Echo? I think that's how it's supposed to be read. Looks like it was an even fight. But Master Giygas has managed to get the Mani statue into Fourside. The city will soon be in worse condition than living in your own puke. Suffer, Spanky. Gah, 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 gah. Okay. I escaped. Zoom! Doing goody. Good for you. Glad to see that you're A-okay. How about you? You worn down? Doing barf. Stinky pee you. Oh, that was sweet. Going into hot spring? Wash back off, barf off your body. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Hot spring rest here. Oh, that feels so good. Longer ladder? Can go to hot springs. Okay. It seems as though sitting in the hot spring will, you gotta wash all of the extremely dirty gunk off your body. Nice. Drink coffee before go. Say yes to me. Say no to me. Yes. Bombs up. Whoa, what is this? You traveled very far from home. Do you remember how long and winding journey began with someone pounding at your door? It was Porky, the worst person in your neighborhood who knocked on the door that fateful night. On your way, you have walked through and fought. Yet through all this, you have never lost your courage. You have grown steadily stronger. though you have experienced the pain of battle many times. That is true. We've also made several new friends along the way. You are no longer alone in your adventure. Paula, who is steadfast, kind, and even pretty, is always at your side. Jeff is with you as well. Though he is timid, he comes from a distant land to help you. Ness, as you certainly know by now, you are not a regular young man. You have an awesome destiny to fulfill. That is true. He is the one, the chosen one. And the most cliche thing ever. The journey from this point will be long, and it will be more difficult than anything you have undergone to this point. Yet I know you will be alright. When good battles evil, which side do you believe wins? Do you have faith that good is triumphant? Yes, I do, most of the time. One thing that you must never lose is courage. If you believe in the goal you are striving for, you will be courageous. There are many difficult times ahead, but you must keep your sense of humor, work through tough situations, and enjoy yourself. That is very true and a very valuable lesson in life as well. Especially real life, just saying. When you have finished this cup of coffee, your adventure will begin again. Next, you must pass through a vast desert and proceed to the city of Fourside. Ooh, so Fourside is going to be our next destination. Awesome. Ness, Paula, Jeff. I wonder who is speaking to us right now. I wish you luck. Thank you, I'm gonna need it. Especially considering the crap I've been through today. It's definitely been something, let me tell ya. Alright, are we done here? That would be a yes. Alright. Well, that was definitely fun, that's for sure. But before I head into the next cave that's just above the hot spring, I'm gonna talk to you. Appreciate. I don't even know what you mean. But whatever. Here is present. I hand you a cup of life noodles. I hand you Mr. Saturn coin. I no hand you my stag beetle. Oh, tease you. I have no something. Okay. What's this do? By throwing this at the enemy during battle, enemy is shocked and stops moving. Huh, interesting. And Mr. Saturn coin must be equipped as other. Increases your defense and luck. It's not money, even though it's called a coin. Huh, neat. Okay. Wow. Talk about a massive increase in defense. Hell yeah. There you go, Paula. There you frickin' go. And it looks like my internet decided to take another frickin' dump. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and rest up. And get ready for the next part, or at the very least, head into the cave before we get ready for, and I forgot to record my progress up to this point. Whoops. Oh well, I'll take care of that soon enough. Okay. Let's see what's up with this cave over here. Perhaps it will tell me something mystical. Whole milky well? What this ding? Ding! Okay, so this basically is more enemies. Okay. I definitely should have saved my progress. Oh, great. Whew, okay, that was pretty intense. And hopefully I can get this mushroom off of Jeff's head. Damn it! And so because of that, the only way we're going to be able to get this mushroom off is if we find someone who is obsessed with mushrooms. There you go. It seems as though fire's not that effective against these enemies here. Then again, maybe it is. I'm not sure. Heh, take that. Let's see, vulnerable to fire and freezing. Okay. So, both of them work perfectly fine. Alright, what we got? What do we have over here? Butterfly! Thank you very much. Alright. One other thing worth noting is that I'm gonna need to stop the stream soon. The reason why is because we need I need to check the eggs since they're expired, and if I need to go out, then I will have to get myself dressed so I can go. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's see here. Vulnerable to fire. Okay, so fire is effective against him. It didn't seem like it, though, for whatever reason. Alright, Ness is now level 31. His offense went up by 2, defense by 1, vitality by 1, luck by 1, maximum HP by 1. Actually, 11. My mistake. Maximum PP went up by 2. And that's a double level up. Hoo-hoo. Jeff is now level 28. His offense went up by 1, defense by 2, speed by 2, guts by 2, vitality went up by 1, and IQ went up by 4, and luck by 3, max HP by 10. Awesome! That's awesome to see. I really wish there weren't like so many enemies like every 2 feet. It's seriously getting really annoying. Alright. Let's burn these frickin' creatures to the ground. And these are another one of those enemies that seem to become tame when you defeat them. Are they animals or something? Is that why you're able to tame them? I don't get it. There you go. Oh, of course. There you go. Phew! Okay. That took a little bit of time, but at least we get plenty of experience each time we defeat those things. Even so. Still annoying to see that they're there. A coin of slumber. Nice. Let's check it out. Coin of slumber. Must be equipped as other. Increases your defense and luck. Nice. Okay, that's not the most useful thing ever. Okay. I think I'm gonna just drop this. And Paula, let's I'm gonna have her give me the coin of slumber. Give. Yes. And wow, 63? Dang, dude. That's awesome. Alright. Whoa, what is this? Finally got here. This is the third Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. Oh, of course. Of course we have one of these when I least expect it. Well, anywho, let's go and get things underway then. I'm gonna spy on you. Let's see, offense 54, defense 88, vulnerable to fire. Ow, really? Dude, leave Paula alone. There we go. At least that stopped the sprouts. However, we still have the matter of this butthole. Ouch. Okay. It seems, I was not expecting to have to fight this thing so soon. But, here we are. This is the third Your Sanctuary boss. And I was not expecting him to be the third boss, and I was not expecting to fight him this soon. But, here we are. Oof. Well, Jeff is dead. Dang it, man. Man. Again, I really wish Jeff would get one more attack in before dying, but it seems as though that's not gonna work. Alright. I'm gonna try shield here on Paula. Oh, of course. Take that. Okay. Wow, it seems as though the healing did absolutely nothing. Well, at least the alpha variant of it. Maybe beta will work out better for paralysis. We'll see. Oh, wow! Awesome! I was not expecting to win that easily. But Ness and Paula gained 17,017 experience each. Wow, that is enough for at least 3 or 4 level ups right there. Ness is now level 32. Offense went up by 2, speed by 1, guts by 2, IQ by 2, max by HP by 1, PP by 6. And Paula's now level 28. Her offense went up by 1, defense by 1, speed by 2, guts by 3, IQ by 3, HP by 2, and PP by 15. And she received yet another level up. She's now level 29. Luck went up by 1, HP by 2, PP by 1, and she realized the power of Defense Down Alpha. Wow, that is awesome. It does suck that Jeff did end up kicking the bucket, though. Let's check this out, though. Ness thought he heard his mother from far away. She said, "Be a thoughtful, strong boy." Ness Soundstone recorded the melody of the Milky Well. That is awesome, and it looks like everyone was brought back from the dead and is fully healed. Hell yeah! That is sweet! So, that is awesome to see. Everyone's now back up on their feet and are well. Alright. It looks as though enemies are starting to run away from me and leave me alone. Probably because they realize I'm so much freaking stronger now. But, yeah, that was sweet. We're finally back up on our feet. We received a new power. And time for another photo. Sweet. Alright, time for another instant memory. Thank you. I seriously wonder though, how is it that he knows exactly where I am and when to take pictures? I question that every single time he appears, but it still bothers me to no end. Okay. Well, that was a bit unexpected, but that does make me happy that we did make some serious progress here today. And I couldn't be any happier. So, with that, I am going to go ahead and end today's stream. This is General Snivy with the Earthbound Blind Playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. The next time we return to this game, we will be heading to the next town, which is Fourside. Oh boy, I'm definitely looking forward to heading there. That is for sure. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for new adventures and new trials that await us. See you all then.